What's up, everybody? This is Around the Boards. This is episode 10. We are talking about what everybody else in the National Hockey League is talking about, and that is the big three-way blockbuster trade that just went down this past weekend. And that involves Matt Duchene and Kyle Turris, some prospects, and some draft picks. We will break that down for you guys. We will also be talking about some other nonsense kind of stuff, talking about our teams. Also, stay tuned and find out who wins the power play segment this week. If somebody wins, or maybe it's a tie, who knows, but you should stay tuned and listen to it. Also, last but not least, our good friend, number one fan Axel's joining us to talk about the Vegas Golden Knights. He is the number one fan of those guys, so stay tuned. Let's get into it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Around the board.
What's up, everybody? This is Around the Boards, episode 10 coming to you. I am joined here with my good friends, Robbie and Dylan. Fellas, say hello.
I'm just surprised you call him Dylan Duncan again, like you do every other time.
Hi. I didn't feel like using his last name today.
There he is. Hi.
So we got a little Just recently, Matt Duchene has been traded to the Ottawa Senators from the Colorado Avalanche in a big three-team, big blockbuster trade.
Oh, my God.
A big three, big blockbuster, big team trade. Blockbuster.
So who do you guys think,
Who wins the trade?
No. I mean, obviously, I've read some things about people saying that the Avalanche won this trade with getting a whole bunch of prospects and some
Draft picks.
yes, exactly, and some early draft picks there. Yeah, but I don't know. What's your guys' take on it?
I think Nashville won the trade.
Why?
Yeah.
Turris, that
Yep.
was a heck of a deal without the GM switching up, giving up any of his big defensive players to come back with a.
I think Nashville was already good, and they lost Mike Fisher in the offseason, and now they got another. He was, probably the number one center in Ottawa. I don't know. He was probably one of their better players, right? So now he's going to be the number 2 center, and then Nick Bonino's their third line center. So they have probably the 3 best centers in the league.
Yeah.
Well, and
not the
Ryan
3 best
Johansson.
centers, but the 3 their top. Yeah, and then Ryan Johansson centering their first.
Ryan Johansson, I don't think he's scored yet this year, has he?
No,
Yeah.
And-
so
and they're still playing decent.
Yeah, but I think Ottawa wins the trade because they got the best player in Matt Duchene. I mean, they got an upgrade, Matt Duchene over Kyle Turris. So usually in trades, just whoever has the best player wins. Is the way
but
I
it's,
thought it.
if you looked at it statistically over the last few seasons, Matt Duchene and Kyle Turris have had the same numbers, almost identical. So I don't know if Duchene's a better player than Turris statistically or not, but maybe
He passes the eyeball test.
Maybe skill wise, yeah, maybe he's a little bit flashier and can skate a little bit better, but stats wise, they've been putting up the same numbers. But I guess you could argue that Duchene's been playing on a worse team too. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, it's kind of a win for Colorado too, just because everybody knew that he was going to be traded. So the fact that they even got a bunch back in return is like a win for them because teams probably weren't offering that much, knowing that they were definitely trading him eventually. So, they got pretty good return. That 19-year-old defenseman's supposed to be real good that they got.
Yeah, and I mean, with them having the record that they've had the past couple seasons, especially the worst being last season.
Talking about Colorado?
Yeah, talking about Colorado here. So, with them getting the prospects and the draft picks, it's, totally in that rebuild phase here where they're going to have to start rebuilding now and start making a brand new team there since Duchene's gone. But that's what everybody thought Duchene was going to be. Everybody thought Duchene was going to be the next, Peter Forsberg for the Colorado Avalanche.
No, that's what Landeskog is. They're going to keep Landeskog now for sure, in my opinion.
So
I think Landeskog's super underrated too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Just because he plays in Colorado.
he's a franchise of that team now. So
Yeah. Landeskog's like a younger Henrik Zetterberg, I think.
So, who do you think made out the best out of all three of those teams
I think we
involved in a
just
trade?
said.
we just talked about that.
Yeah, but who do you think made out the best?
I just told you Ottawa because they got the best player in Matt Duchene, and
Okay.
Dunk just said Nashville.
All right.
I think Nashville, because I think Nashville was already good and they just got
Better.
better. More.
Well,
they
if
just
you-
got more gooder.
If you think about Nashville, last 2 seasons picked up 2 top centers and Ryan Johansson, Kyle Torres. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Not many
And
teams
they
could.
have the best defense that the league has seen in however many years. Like
That's debatable. Kings
Oh.
are pretty good.
maybe a top 4, best top 4 defenseman.
They got definitely the best defenseman individuals on their team.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
all around. Like
Roman
one,
Yossi's
1 through 7. If
Yeah.
you count 7 top defensemen on their team, they definitely have the best. And now they got the top 3 centers debatable.
So it should totally turn. I mean, I guess depends who. Have they said who Duchene's going to be playing with on Ottawa? Like what line he's going to be playing in?
probably the first line.
Probably first line, probably take Torres' spot.
And he'll probably play with Bobby Ryan and
Maybe Hoffman or something.
is Hoffman a winger? Maybe.
Yeah. they can do whatever they want.
Yeah. I don't know if I see what's his name, Duchene helping Ottawa immediately.
Well, I didn't have much faith in Ottawa coming this year anyways, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why Ottawa even wanted to trade for Duchene, but I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess they saw something in Torres, or I don't know. I didn't even know what the contracts look like. Maybe I should pull those up real quick.
Turris got a new contract too. He got I think it was like 6 years and something.
Yeah.
I think
saw
six,
that,
six and 6. I think it was 6 years and $6 million or something.
So maybe they just don't want his. They want to kind of get rid of his contract anyway. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Colorado got a million new players and
And a goalie.
a goalie too. And
Hamburglar.
yeah, and Nashville got Turris and he had a new contract and then
Yeah.
and it wasn't a 6-6. It was a 6-year, $36 million contract.
yeah, so 6 years for
6
and 6. 6 years for $6 million a year. That's math.
Well, okay, yeah, Scott, I see what.
There you go.
He's not making 36
I thought you were saying.
$36 million a year for that for Kyle Turris.
Yeah,
All
I'd
right.
give it that contract too. But other people are saying that the Avalanche got Hammond in the trade just so they could see if they could flip Hammond to the Golden Knights. Yeah. So I mean, if that ends up happening and they get even more in return for Hammond from the Golden Knights, then I mean that's a big win for Colorado for getting like a ton of just assets later on.
Yeah, I guess Joe Sakic's patience and stubbornness kind of paid off.
Yeah, somehow.
He didn't get the big name player that he probably made everyone think that he wanted, but he got
Right.
But those draft picks and everything could turn into big name players down the line. So
Yeah.
they got to use those properly now. So that's step number 2 of
Yeah, I don't know.
rebuilding.
I don't know anyone coming out of the minors or the up and coming players coming into the draft this year, but hopefully it works out.
If only we had somebody like James Clark on here to tell us about that.
Yeah,
Man.
he left us though.
Oh well. Anyways, I don't see Golden Knights trading for Hammond though. I don't see why they would like waste draft picks or prospects to pick up a goalie when they're probably not contending this year or planning to contend. I think the start they just got off to is kind of lucky.
Because they're 10 goalies deep.
Yeah, but I mean, they still got Fleury and stuff like that, so I don't see them wasting draft picks just to trade for Hammond because it doesn't make any sense to me. But maybe another team might trade for him for a backup or something like that.
Maybe.
Or Colorado might just keep him. Who knows?
Yeah. So that big deal finally happened there with that player. So
Do you think there's going to be any more trades at trade deadline bigger than that? Or is it the biggest one we'll see this year?
John Tavares maybe.
Still a question mark.
It is still a question mark.
Who
I
else
don't know. The Islanders are rolling right now. I don't think they
James
trade.
Neal maybe.
Islanders are rolling right now.
You think James Neal's a bigger name than Matt Duchene?
No, but I think he's still a big name.
Yeah, I'm still in my mind 100% sure that he's going to get traded at trade deadline, no matter what the Golden Knights record is.
You think so?
Yeah, because if they want to do it right, they should trade. He's only got 1 year left on his contract, and you can't hope that he just resigns with you. I mean, even if you do hope that, you could still trade him to a team that's a contending team, get some draft picks, and then try to sign him anyways in free agency. So it'd be like a win-win. So I don't think there's any use in holding on to him just so he could finish out the season here and be a fan favorite and stuff like that.
Right.
Because I don't see, even if they make the playoffs, they're not gonna go far in the playoffs. If they make the playoffs,
I don't think they'll make the playoffs.
because the Oilers are going to turn around eventually. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
No, you think so?
Yes.
I mean, you would think they would have to with all the freaking talent they have on that team. I mean, it is a pretty disappointing start to their season. No one, and I don't think anybody saw that coming. But
No, but I mean, like I said, they're eventually going to turn around. It's going to even out, and then you just got to get hot at the right time. Golden Knights got hot before the season started, and
they're finally coming back down to earth.
They're coming back down to earth on their fourth string goalie. So, I mean, at least that gives them a reason why they're losing. Is the way I feel about it. Like now you can tell the fan base that you're still a good team and you're still trying to win.
Right.
And then just get your losses in now while you're fourth string.
Yeah, they're still playing good. It's just that they're getting scored on more.
Yeah, but I don't know. I still don't understand how they're scoring goals like so many. Like, who did they just play and they lost like 5-4 or something like that?
Who's this? Edmonton?
No, Golden Knights.
Oh.
Like, I just still don't understand how the Golden Knights score so many goals with those guys they have on their team. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Chemistry.
I guess. But, I mean, chemistry for guys that just started playing together this offseason.
That just started playing together? Yeah.
I mean, it could be coaching, too. You never know.
Yeah.
Gallant was great, wasn't it, when he was in Florida? So,
speaking of coaching, Dez.
Yeah, what about coaching?
Oh, you want to take about AV again?
I don't know. I figured that's what we're waiting for.
Why? He's not fired yet, is he?
Not yet.
Yeah, because the Rangers felt like putting together a freaking 3-game winning streak, and I think it's like out of their last 9 games, there was only 2 games where the Rangers didn't get a point. So they once the rumor mill started spreading about AV getting fired, it seems like they started picking up the pace there and playing for their coach's job, if you will.
But I thought you said that the players didn't want to play for him anymore.
That's the way it looked like in the beginning of the season.
But now, once there's rumors about him losing his job, now they want to play for him. That doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't make any sense why all of a sudden the Rangers remember how to play hockey.
It can't just be that they just got off to a bad start, just like Edmonton, and now they're turning around just like Edmonton will. That can't be possible.
It could be possible.
Or is it just very likely that?
But let's be honest. There's a lot of people that want AV fired. So,
how many? Count them.
No.
Count them.
Nope.
Is that hashtag fire AV trending worldwide?
Maybe not today.
It just depends. It's on the game day when they're losing. That's it.
Pretty much.
And then everyone in the Rangers land wants him fired.
That's the way the internet works.
Is it? It's a series of tubes.
So I'm going to save all the Vegas Knights questions for our good friend Axel. That's going to be coming on the show in a little bit.
Number 1 fan, hockey fan, Axel. Las Vegas hockey fan or whatever his name is on.
Yeah. What did they say is what's the name?
Just Axel Johnson, hockey fan. So that's gonna be great. We'll talk to him a little bit about the Golden Knights and how he feels about James Neal getting traded. Once I break the news to him that it's gonna happen eventually. Anyways, did you guys have you seen the Olympic jerseys? They just released them a couple days ago. The Team USA and Team Canada hockey jerseys.
The Olympic jerseys that none of the NHL players will be participating in this year. Yep.
So Team Russia is gonna win the gold. Can we all just agree with that right now?
No, I don't think so.
Team Russia's gonna win the gold.
No, Russia never plays good.
You don't think You don't think all the players in the KHL are better than the amateurs
No.
we have here in North America?
No. Have you seen Miracle?
Yes, I have. Do you know why it's called Miracle? Because it was because it's not going to happen ever. All right, Des. So pull up these Olympic jerseys.
They're
And
made by
let's-
Nike.
Yeah,
What the?
look at it.
What?
They all look the
Whoa,
same.
those are dope.
Slovenians are cool, but look at USA's.
Yeah.
That's not a USA hockey jersey.
No. They
Is
all
that a
have the
USA
same
hockey jersey?
stupid.
Why do they all look
No.
the same?
They're all the same style. They just change the
And then-
colors like they do every year.
Can you stop moving it? The only
Korea.
ones we care. Korea.
What?
The only ones we care about are USA. Can you go back up to Team USA? The only ones
Yeah.
we care about are United States.
Let's break down. There's 3
Japan.
USA jerseys,
Yeah,
and
do
there's
they have an
4
alternate?
shades of blue on these USA
Do
jerseys.
they have? That's an alternate blue.
4 shades of blue.
Yeah, like what is
Why?
going on?
I do like the lettering going down sideways and not across.
Okay,
though.
the lettering's cool, but there's 3 colors on the American flag: red, white, and blue. Not 4 different shades of blue. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like those look like soccer jerseys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
it is Nike.
Yeah, but those are not Team USA hockey jerseys.
I think what they should do for USA is just do like Ottawa Senators, like stripes, and then just have it be look
my
like
God.
a literal
Go to
American
And
flag.
Canada's
they're
right here.
so ugly.
Go to Canada's right here. They look just like Team USA's except they're red and white, and they got a black
Ooh,
alternate.
Canada's black one's pretty cool though.
But they look just like Team USA's.
Yeah, like if
all
Canada
look
and
the same.
They
whoa,
all-
those are cool.
They all look alike.
The Germany
They all
ones
look
look
alike.
tight.
They just changed the color. Guess what Canada doesn't have on theirs? 18 different shades of red.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Germany's are pretty cool.
I just don't understand this at all. What is going on?
Norge,
Sweden still looks the
Sweden.
same.
Yeah, Sweden.
Yeah, how come Sweden gets normal jerseys? Why can't they make Team USA jerseys like that with stripes on the arms?
Whoa, hold on. Norway's has the ship right there. That's pretty cool. On the stomach, go down.
Oh yeah.
On the little stomach there, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
Ghosted
cool.
in there. Yeah. Do more of them have like little things like ghosted in like that? That's pretty
I
cool.
don't think so. Team Russia's is pretty like they got a couple of shades of red too, which doesn't make any sense to me. If you go up,
Yeah, here's so check right here. Yeah.
yeah, see Russia's all red with like varying shades of red, with like a little darker on the sleeves.
on
Like
the
that
sleeve.
doesn't. I don't understand.
That looks like a soccer jersey. That Russia
Germany's?
one?
Oh, Russia.
No,
No.
Russia's. Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait.
this
Germany's is my favorite.
It kind of looks like everyone's just getting together to play like a league hockey game, and they all have to have the same jerseys because
Yeah.
they're all made together. Like, just let the own countries make their jerseys. How about that? Like, have somebody from
I like how
USA
they have like layers.
from Korea. Doesn't make any sense to me though. Like, those don't look Olympic,
No.
right?
No.
It's
they
when you
No.
look at like Olympic sports, you want to look at and say, "Oh, that's Team USA." If you took off the lettering on Team USA's jerseys, go back down. If you
So-
take off the lettering on the chest of Team USA jerseys, oh, Team USA, where are you going?
Looking for it. There it is.
It was on the top. It's take off the lettering. What does it look like? You have no idea, right?
No,
No.
I mean, if you go back in history and look at Team USA jerseys, take off the lettering, you're like, oh, it's probably Team USA. It's red, white, and blue. Makes sense.
Slovenia and Germany's are the coolest.
Well, Slovenia's always got awesome jerseys.
Yeah, Slovenia's jerseys last year were pretty cool too. Or
But I mean, look, if you look at the sleeves, it's almost the same style.
Yeah.
Just doesn't
all
make any sense to
textured.
me.
I don't know. Like I think it's the Olympics. You're celebrating your country. You should have either have each country design their own jerseys and bring, like you could have cultural kind of things, like little nuances that are
Yeah,
You know,
like the
like-
Viking
like-
ship for Norway, for example. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of cool, but
like Canada would be cool if they had, like I don't know, Alanis Morissette or Justin Bieber on their jersey or something,
Wow.
like or Nickelback.
or Celine Dion. That'd
Yeah.
be sweet. Let's make some Celine Dion jerseys and sell them. They say around the boards, Team Canada. I don't know. It's just it just makes me mad because I'm like, they don't all have to look the same. They all same style.
They're pretty ugly.
I don't know, like if I were not a hockey fan and I was like, all right, I'm going to turn on some Olympic hockey and get into hockey right now. Like the jerseys wouldn't interest me at all. Like
What do you mean?
like if I
like it's a mute point.
yeah, like if I were a not hockey fan and I was watching the Olympics and I was like, oh, what's coming on the Olympics next after curling or whatever? Like, all right, it's hockey coming up. Oh, these teams, let's look at their jerseys. They're not cool at all. Like, I'm not interested. You know, like, what are they trying to do? They're not gonna be able to market those. Oh, no one's gonna buy those.
A lot of
people will buy them.
I don't know how to describe them, but I'm sure there would be people that buy them, but just because they're Olympic jerseys.
Yeah, well, they're not also not going to buy them because they're not going to have pros names on the back either.
Like
there'll be a lot of blank jerseys sold, that's for sure.
Like
or their own names, personally.
Like the World Cup of hockey jerseys they had last year's. Like those were some pretty cool jerseys, you know, like the North America jerseys and everything like that. Like they have cool colors.
Like half those teams all have the same style still. It's like let their own teams design their own jerseys to reflect how their team is. Like Team USA having a fucking American design that jersey and say this represents America. This looks like America to me, and stuff like that. Like you don't have to make them all crazy. Just simple hockey jerseys with stripes on them, stripes on the chest. Whatever you want to do that way, shoulders or anything, just I don't know. Makes me.
I think it's Nike's trying to take like a more simplistic approach to it. I think, and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, same thing like Adidas with the. Well, I mean, they kind of just the jerseys in the NHL this year. They try to keep them similar to what they had last year and simple and stuff like that. But everyone's looking for like a uniform look is what everyone's going for now. But just change the colors up.
I don't know, simplicity isn't bad. Like obviously, like look at the Red Wings, look at the Maple Leafs. Like they've had the same jerseys for 100 years, and no one complains.
Yeah, but their Maple Leafs jerseys don't look like the Red Wings jerseys.
But they've done it.
There's different styles because because somebody actually in Detroit or somebody in the Red Wings organization designed those jerseys, and they just kept them because they like the way they look, and it represents the Red Wings as a team now. Same with
these 1980 USA hockey jerseys, like those are exactly what I want in that USA.
Those are iconic.
Yeah,
those will stick in people's minds. When you see that, you think of Miracle in the Olympics and stuff like that. We see these jerseys, like they're all gonna blend together over time. Like what? I don't know.
And with Russia, you want like all red, like all business, like jerseys. Like that's Russia's thing. Is like
like no nonsense.
Yeah, the red curtain or red whatever it's called. Like.
And just the different colors of blue on the jersey just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I know they want an alternate jersey, but just pick one color.
They should have went with one of those colors. Like, the light blue is cool as well. You could have done, like, a light blue and red.
Yeah, if you want to go back to, like, vintage style, like the 80s color blue. Because that's a little lighter than, like, the Olympic jerseys they had even 2 Olympics ago, where it's just the same, like, style, or said USA across the chest, the white and red arms. But it was a navy blue is the only difference.
I think these jerseys will sum up what the Olympics will be this year anyways, which is forgettable.
Shite is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what grinds my gears.
Is when we have crappy looking jerseys.
Speaking of power plays.
Yes. Rob, fill everybody in on what happened.
All right. So our weekly power play segment, there was a tie this week between Dylan, the Duncan, and myself. So when there's a 2-way tie for the power play, we're going to
sudden death.
So 2-way tie. Des, you gotta take over here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take over. So we're gonna quiz you guys on a question real quick. It is.
And this will decide who gets the power play this week.
Yes. So whoever can answer this first. So now here's the little fun thing. All right.
Oh, it's fun. I like it.
There are 2 players this year who are tied with this, so you can guess one of them, and you guys will get it right.
Wait, hold on. Are we doing who answers first, or are we each going to get a chance to answer? And then if we both get it right, there's another question?
No.
It's like Family Feud. You got to buzz in, you know?
Okay, well, there's like a delay with this video chat and stuff. This isn't fair.
This is fair. Go.
What do you mean? You guys hear me both at the same time.
All right, whatever.
This is fair.
All right.
So whoever wants to buzz in first could go, you know, or
Oh my God. Okay.
Or like,
No, I definitely won't do that ever in my life.
all right. Here's the question. What goaltenders leads the league with the most losses?
I was gonna say Antti Ranta, but I think he's only got 2 losses.
Dylan.
Dang it.
Yes.
You don't need a buzzer after I already got it wrong.
Henrik Lundqvist.
Woo! Can I just concede this power play to Dunk for that answer?
Oh my God.
Because I'm pretty sure Lundqvist has more losses than Antti Ranta, so I concede that.
Yeah,
Des,
I could have
tell
said
us the
anyone.
answer.
I could have said anyone, and you would have lost.
Des, tell us the correct answers, please.
It's Lundqvist.
No, Lundqvist. If you were to take a guess,
Just tell us. Jesus. Do you know the answer? Or what?
I do know the answer. I just want you guys to freaking guess it.
We took our
It's
guesses.
so easy. Think about what goalies or what teams have sucked this year.
Yeah, the Rangers.
No.
Yes, they have.
Worse.
The Coyotes.
Yeah, who's the Coyotes goalie?
Antti Ranta, but also maybe somebody like Carey Price.
Ah, attaboy.
I knew it.
Oh, nope. Hold on. Carey Price.
Dang it, the buzzer.
No.
Yep, he
No.
didn't answer correctly.
You got me on the
No.
Jeopardy fault.
Yep, he didn't. He didn't answer correctly.
Who is Carey Price? Anyways, I concede the power play to you, Dung, since you cracked me up with the Henrik Lundqvist and you crushed Dez's dream.
He's not first. He's 10th on the list for most losses, and that's only 4.
Oh, Lundqvist only has 4 losses this year.
Yeah.
They must have benched him a lot.
Yeah, they started. AV started going with the hot hand with Andre Pavlich. So Dunk, I guess, was the closest when he came to that answer. But so Dunk, you're gonna get the power play here. It is your choice to do something, whatever it is, whatever you want to do.
Ooh.
What's it going to be?
All right.
Don't think too hard.
Oh, he's got something.
My power play for next week's episode
Uh-oh.
will consist anytime myself or Rob says, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What's the word I'm looking for?
It's like a
Prompts. Anytime Rob or I prompt Des, he has to give a different compliment in regards to Sidney Crosby every single time.
I hate you.
No matter, it can be every 30 seconds. Rob and I will prompt him. It can be once.
We could do 18 times in a row. You never know. Just be
Whatever
ready.
we want.
So
I'm just gonna run out of compliments because I don't have much good to say about him.
well, there's a lot of good things about a human being in general, so you should find something.
You better do your research.
I mean, he does have some big lips.
I would save it for. Is that a compliment?
They
Is
have
that
to
a
be.
compliment?
They have to be genuine compliments as well.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna be genuine for me about
Like-
him. So
Like compliment the style of play, or or his off ice work, or
Okay,
Or
I'll
say
try.
that he has a firm handshake.
I can't say I've ever shook his hand before, nor would I want to.
Wow. Shots
do you
fired.
think if you weren't a Rangers fan, you'd like Sidney Crosby more?
No.
Because Sidney Crosby absolutely destroyed my team for 2 or 3 years in a row in the playoffs, and I still like Sidney Crosby. So
It's great. That's great.
Well, don't say anything nice about him yet. I mean, you might want to save it for next week.
Trust me, I'm not going to say much nice about him.
are you a Sean Avery fan though?
You're gonna say as much nice things as we want.
Oh, yeah. Sean Avery's a rat.
Okay, well, so is Sidney Crosby.
Is rat a compliment?
Sean Avery
In that style of play, yeah.
whined way more than Sidney Crosby does.
So you're saying you're a Brad Marchand
Yeah.
fan too, then?
Yeah, but Sean Avery stuck up for himself, though.
It's like Brad Marchand.
Sidney Crosby fights.
Right. Like Brad Marchand.
So you're a Brad Marchand fan.
I like him as a player.
Do you know how
Oh,
Sidney Crosby sticks up for himself? On the scoreboard.
Ooh.
That's great.
You know where else he sticks up for
Which
himself?
is where it
Counting Stanley
matters.
Cups.
But
Yeah.
that's his style of play, not like Sean Avery's or Brad Marchand. You know, it's
Brad Marchand still
But-
scores a lot of goals.
Yeah, that's great. But I'm just saying, like, they're
So
more
Sean
of a
Avery
tough
on
guy
Roger.
mentality. You know what I mean? They have more of the tough guy thing, not the goal
So-
scorer, elite player of the
So
NBA.
if you're
Wait, don't call Sidney Crosby elite. Save it for next week.
so I think if you're a tough so you're a tough guy, but you're still allowed to whine. I don't know. It's contradictory. I think
I never said anything about whining. That
you
was
said
you.
they play a tough. You said they play a tough guy style, so it's okay for them to be like that.
I never said they whined.
No, but I did, and you agreed.
Anyways, can we pick the new teams for next week's power play now? All right. So who went first? I went first last week. So Dez, I think you're back to being first. Okay.
No, why don't you let someone else go first?
Everyone's got a first already.
I thought our banter and argument was going well, but all right.
Yeah, whatever. It got old fast to me.
You got old fast.
Thanks. All right, Dez.
Are you turning 30 this year, Des?
Dez, this is your team. You ready?
No, I'm not.
You ready now?
Nope. Okay.
Your team for this week?
Vegas Golden Knights.
Pittsburgh
Saint-
Penguins.
Yeah, that is perfect. St. Louis Blues.
Hey.
All right.
Didn't somebody have St. Louis last week?
No.
It's a new
I
week.
had Philadelphia. You had the Capitals, and Dez had Vancouver.
So, you want me to do mine right now? I got it pulled up, and then I'll pull your guys' up.
Okay, whatever. So you're the St. Louis Blues. How many points do you think they're getting?
What happens if one of us gets the same team?
Yeah, it's very
It won't.
rare.
It won't. Don't worry.
So,
So Tuesday through Sunday.
yeah, St. Louis looks like they have 3 games coming up. They're in New Jersey. Ooh, New Jersey's been playing pretty hot. Then they're home to Arizona and the New York Islanders.
If Antti Ranta stays,
I'm gonna say the St. Louis Blues are only gonna get 2 points.
2 points in 3 games.
Yeah,
The St. Louis Blues.
yeah.
Okay.
I
It's
think
going down on
Jersey's
the
gonna
board.
beat them, and I also think the Islanders are gonna beat them.
All right, it's going down on the board.
Who's next?
I'm next.
What you got?
The Chicago Blackhawks. Chi-Town.
What did you say?
I said Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay.
So let's see. Can you move it over a little bit on the screen? I can't really see it. Yeah, there. More to the left, all the way to the left. There you go. Yeah, good. So let's see. They have 3 games this week. Thursday the 9th at Philadelphia. I don't know. Philly's playing pretty good at Philadelphia.
Mm.
And then Saturday at Carolina, back-to-back at home at New Jersey, or against New Jersey, I should say. I'm going to say they get 3 points.
Going with
Right
the
in the middle. 3 points in 3 games. Don't let me down, Chicago. All right, Dunk, you ready? You are going to get the Carolina Hurricanes. Again.
Oh
Your
my
favorite
God.
team.
Can I get a reroll?
No.
The same team? It's like,
You got the same team like 3 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, you got 3 games as well.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna get two points in 3 games.
2 points for the
Yeah.
Carolina Hurricanes.
They'll beat Florida and they'll lose to Columbus and Chicago.
All right, interesting. I'm excited to see if Dez will win the power play and take some revenge on you for making him compliment Sidney Crosby.
What is he gonna make? What could he make me do?
I don't know.
Compliment himself?
I don't know, but I'm excited to see. Even though he'll probably lose because I don't think he only won once on accident.
On accident, because everybody else busted.
Yeah, 'cause we
They'll
all
they'll probably make me talk about the Earth being flat.
or not.
Or not. So
It's not.
I think now
Spoiler alert. So anyways, that's what we got to look forward to next week.
And here's our interview with Axel Johnson.
All right, so now we got Axel in here finally. Axel. Axel. Number one listener, Las Vegas hockey fan.
Thanks for having me. I don't know who's going to be listening now that I'm on here, but thanks for
Chris
having
Cox.
me.
Shout out Chris Cox. He'll be on next week, probably. Number two listener.
Who's Chris Cox?
All right, so Axel here is the biggest Golden Knights fan that there ever was. He was the first one to be on TV, introduced to the Las Vegas hockey fan, and it all snowballed from there. Right, Axel?
That's
It's
right.
snowballed
Went
in
to the
Las
jersey
Vegas, huh?
unveiling, and
It snowballed in Las Vegas about how big of a hockey fan Axel Johnson is.
it just blew up. Channel 3 and Instagram. Here I am.
Did it say biggest hockey fan or only hockey fan?
It said the hockey fan.
Oh, the hockey fan.
Yeah.
The
so-
only hockey fan.
That's him.
Oh.
You're talking to the hockey fan
The
in Las
hockey
Vegas
fan.
right now.
That is a pretty broad title.
So anyway, should we start talking about the Golden Knights now?
Well, obviously they came off a hot start, and now they're starting to come back to earth. I think, not a lot
The
of people,
flat Earth.
not a lot of people expected them to start the way they did. A lot of
don't think-
people definitely, I guess,
Axel
in a way,
expected it.
underestimated them.
I expected it from the get-go.
So fill us in a little bit, real quick, about yourself before we start talking about Vegas.
He's the hockey fan. What else
no,
do you need to know?
Robbie was saying you used to be a Ducks fan and then you jumped ship.
Axel equals traitor.
So you're not a Ducks fan at all anymore?
No, really, I haven't been watching any of their games.
Ever.
Ever.
Did you watch any before, actually?
No, I just wore the jersey around.
But now, Golden Knights fan, you've watched almost every game at least once.
Almost
And now
every
he's
game.
the hockey fan.
Yeah, I have to. It's the
Clearly.
hockey fan.
Clearly. He's got a name to uphold.
Guys,
Anyways.
Jeff is here.
Wait, Axel?
Tell me you're not looking in the mirror right now.
Yeah.
Yay, sports!
Oh man, I'm not
All right.
ugly.
He said, "Oh man, I'm that ugly."
That's me. Get the fuck out of here, Jeff. We're talking about a podcast. Anyways, where were we? Let's just talk about the Golden Knights now and how great they are, right, Axel?
That's right. Let's jump right into it. I think there's three main things here of what makes them so good. That's multiple contributors.
Okay.
James, the real deal. Neil has been the difference maker. I think what he has 8 goals now, 9.
Who cares?
Who cares? All right.
Franchise leader in goals, James.
Franchise-
Neal.
You have
that's
the
right.
stats.
Yeah, you're right. I have those right somewhere. Let me pull them out. Anyways, and then I think the second thing would be the instant chemistry that they've had. And then third, before Lagasse came in here, it was
Goaltending.
it was quality goaltending.
Subban and Fleury.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say right now?
Well, they were. Even Dance, he was doing well too.
Dansk isn't that good.
I'm not saying he's
Even
great.
though he's the franchise leader in wins.
Franchise leader wins, and he got the first shutout.
That's true. First
Pretty
shutout in
first
Golden
shutout.
Knights history.
So
Forgot about that.
I think those are the three things that made them great. I was excited to see them go on the road trip just to see how that would.
Just to watch him lose a couple games.
Well, I wanted to see how they would, because I didn't think they were going to actually win on this road trip. So I want to see them rebound. I think they
when
had
they come back home.
Yeah, well, get the Vegas flu for the other team. But I think that they had a good start, with that October 1st with Route 91 going on. I think they had a lot of emotional, that was carrying the team. They wanted to do well for the,
Right.
being an expansion team and then just doing well for their community. And I think that's really what helped them out in the first few weeks. And then just being played by the goaltending, that's just kind of brought them back down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
But
The flat Earth.
thanks.
Anyways, I got some bad news for you. They're going to trade James Neal at the trade deadline.
You said that in the first podcast, and I don't see it happening.
You don't think they're going to trade James Neal?
No, I don't think they
Why?
I just don't think they would.
Why would they hold on to
would
him?
they now?
Because he's got 1 year left. This is last year.
Let me be the face.
What?
Let me be the face for the rest of the year.
For the rest of the year, and then what? Losing a free agency, get
Yes.
nothing for him?
Yes.
Yeah, at least they might
We
make
need
the
it.
playoffs, maybe. I don't know. No,
It depends on the record by that time.
they're not going to be good.
They're gonna be great.
They're not going to be good then. I'm not
So-
know that or not.
So, Axel, the second point you made about them having good chemistry, that's funny you brought that up because we actually were just talking about that earlier in this podcast.
Earlier.
Even before you came on, when we were talking about the Knights. That was something, a point that Rob actually brought up was about their chemistry and how interesting that was. Here's these guys that haven't even played with each other, at all, and then they come right in and boom, baby, chemistry happens. It's, I don't know.
I actually brought it up, not Rob.
Yeah, I disagreed with them, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Thanks. At me.
You don't think there's any chemistry there, Rob?
No,
Why not?
because two guys played together, Marshall Song and Riley Smith, and that was it.
I'm talking about the whole team here, Rob.
Yeah, I know. And I'm talking about two players that played together total ever before, right? Besides like David Perron and James Neal and Fleury, who all played on the Penguins at one point or another.
I mean, they maybe have played together in the minors and stuff though too, or like in stuff like that. I don't know.
But
Where do you see Neil going then after trade deadline?
to whoever is willing to pay for a scoring winger when they're in cup contention for 1 year.
Toronto,
Pittsburgh, somebody.
I said Pittsburgh earlier.
Toronto won't be able to afford John Tavares anymore, so go for somebody cheaper.
What? What? Toronto's gonna get John Tavares?
No, so Toronto won't be able to go after John Tavares anymore. I don't think because they
So
have to
they're gonna get
re-sign
James
Matt.
Neal?
They have to sign Matthews and Nylander and Marner and stuff, so they might go after James Neal, who might be a budget player for them possibly.
Well, I mean, he's going to be a rental player for whoever he goes to, because then he'll just be free agent, and someone's going to throw a boatload of cash at him. It might even be. That's what I said. The Golden Knights should trade him, get some draft picks for him or prospects for him, then sign him in free agency if you want him back.
Colorado's got a lot of prospects now.
But they're also not in cup contention, so I don't know why they would trade for James Neal.
Not yet.
You're right, not yet.
Not yet.
Not this decade.
Yeah.
So that's how do you feel about that? What if they did that? Trade James Neal, get the prospects, get the draft picks, sign him in free
I'll be
agency.
sad at the moment, but I guess.
Would you burn your James Neal jersey?
No, I won't burn the James Neal jersey.
Could see James Neal going to the Kings too.
I don't know. The Kings.
According to Rob, they won't need him.
Oh, they don't
Yeah.
need him. Have you seen any Kings games this year? They got Alex Iafallo.
And
follow you into the dark.
Boko Imama.
Bokui Mama.
You know about Boko Imama?
Yeah. I'm the only one that's listening to your podcast. I know.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Dustin Penner might listen to our podcast.
He might have listened to it once.
Yeah.
Jealous? You might be the first guest interview before Dustin Penner. How's that make you feel?
Pretty special. Thanks for waiting for me.
How many more notes you got over there? You don't
I got a lot of notes. I just don't know how to incorporate it in here.
Just start talking about it. Okay. There you go. Ruffle some papers. Make it sound professional. What's next?
I was going to go off of some of the stats that I have, but now they're all old since you canceled me last week. But I had here they're the fastest team to reach 8 wins in the inaugural season since the league expanded in 67-68.
Talking about expansion teams?
Yes, I'm talking about
expansion teams.
yes. And then the Kings and Flyers each earned their 8th win in their 17 games in 67-68.
That's all right. Kings got 2 cups. Keep going.
All right. They had the 5th straight win, matching the NHL record for longest winning streak by a team in its inaugural season. The Rangers, 26-27, and Oilers, 79-80, are the only other franchises to manage this feat.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of history.
It is.
Okay.
And then I was going off again about Dan Sear and his first NHL shutout.
Dance Revolution?
I think he said Danzig, like Glenn Danzig, singer.
No.
No.
Dance Revolution is what we're talking about.
I know who he is.
How do you feel about Shipashov?
Glad to see him go. I was listening to it actually on the way here. And
Oh, you're cheating on us.
what do you mean I'm cheating on you?
You're listening to other stuff.
I was listening to you on the way here.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Wow.
But I'm kind of glad to see him go. I think it's what you guys were talking about last week. Bad reputation, and I don't think no one else is going to pick him up. Just he has that, he has that attitude, and I don't think people are going to want to deal with him.
So were you listening to just Rob specifically, or were you listening to all of us?
I guess I was listening to you all.
Oh, okay.
Just me.
Rob's voice stands out.
I got the most valid points.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, the Kings are great. They'll always be great. End of story.
Well, you're the
Valid
only other
point.
guy in this podcast that likes to talk, so.
Well, now Axel's here.
I don't do much talking.
What else you got?
Just that they finished 6-1 the homestand, and including wins over the Blues and Blackhawks. And they outscored their opponents 30-17 in the 7 games. So.
Is that good?
Yeah, that Blackhawks win was crazy.
Yeah, I actually did not expect them to even
Yeah.
score in that game. So that's pretty.
Sure.
Why are they so good?
I'm from Vegas, baby.
That's why they're good.
That's why they're
They're
good.
from
They
Vegas?
have me backing them. They have me there.
They got the hockey fan right in their back pocket. Can't go wrong anymore. I agree. Right, Des?
I agree.
Thanks for agreeing. Why do you push this toward me? I want on my face.
You gotta talk into it.
I'm
You
trying
guys
to get
think-
you involved too.
You
Fine.
think unpredictability in goalies is messing up other teams that play against them?
That they don't have a scouting report in the goalies?
Yeah, like they can't prepare.
I
Do you
mean,
think that affects them at all? I don't know if that would affect anyone really.
I don't think so. I think goal scorers always score goals.
That's true.
Put that back in for a second.
Huh?
Just put it back in for a second.
Can you hear?
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Okay. These troll things are killing me.
You got trolled.
You just cut it off. That's it right there.
You got trolled. Interview over.
For everybody that can't see, Axel's wearing some troll
Oh yeah.
look-alike headphones.
Well, I mean, it's an audio podcast, so.
I was showing them, Robbie.
Oh, okay, all right.
Shout out DreamWorks.
Shout out to DreamWorks. Sponsor
Shout out
us,
Justin
please.
Timberlake.
Okay.
Shout out DreamWorks. Bring back Shrek.
Ooh. Okay. Hashtag bring back Shrek. Start it now.
That would be the title of the episode. Bring back Shrek.
No, hashtag bring back Shrek.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Axel.
Do you,
Sorry to interrupt you.
Do you see shit coming back? I didn't
Super
listen.
Shop?
Yeah, I didn't listen to the
no.
whole. You don't see him come back at all.
No.
I thought you said, do you see Shrek coming back?
I would love to see it. What is it? Shrek 4?
Me too. Shrek 7. Oh, God.
The layers.
Yes.
No, Super Shop's done, I think. He's gone back to KHL for sure.
I think he'll come back to the NHL maybe, but not to the Golden
yeah, in a
Knights.
couple years, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
Definitely not next season.
I wish I could hear you, Rob.
Oh no,
Definitely
in a,
not next season.
in a few years he'll be what? How old? He'll be like 30
He's
something.
30 right now.
He's 30,
Yeah.
so.
This is my notes.
I don't know.
I don't see him coming back to the NHL.
Dustin Brown's only 33. He's scoring a lot of goals this year.
Dustin Brown's only 33.
Yep.
God, I thought he was older than that.
I mean,
Oh,
he
his
played
teeth
older
he's
than that
missing.
last couple of years, but. How old is Zetterberg?
40.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, Ship Shop's got plenty of time to come back to NHL.
When do you see Fleury coming back?
I don't know. What's wrong with him? Concussion?
Concussion still. What was it, the 13th of October?
I don't know. It just gives
Yeah.
them a reason to lose. That's how I see it. Right?
No.
And make the fans feel okay. They're like, well, once we get Fleury back, we'll be good again. So they'll keep the hope there.
If we can get Subban back, dude, I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, but Subban can't play every game either. You're going to have back-to-back games eventually.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll Fleury him down.
Henrik Zetterberg's only
I
30.
just don't want Legacy in there anymore.
I don't think the Golden Knights want Legaspi anymore.
I think that totally killed them. I think all their kind of momentum that they had was another big killer. I mean, he comes in, what was it? It was like a minute in, and he just lets them right through.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you're an expansion team and you lose a lot of games. You're going to learn
They
how to make
lost a lot of games, Robbie.
Lost more than the Kings.
Haven't lost as many as the Rangers though.
Yeah, that's a hard feat to accomplish right now.
Anyways, what else you got?
I mean, I kind of blew through my notes right there.
Yeah,
I got stats now.
All right, see ya.
All right, adios.
Play Guns N' Roses again. You got anything to say, Des?
No, I'm,
Okay. All right, so you guys, since we got a guest on here, we got to play Sign, Cut, and Trade with Axel.
Oh,
You ready for that, Des?
I'm not ready for that.
Do you know how to play?
Yeah, I know how to
Do
play.
you remember when we played the one time on our
The
show?
one time, yeah, I remember how to play. It was,
Well, now it's a recurring theme. So sign one, cut one, trade one. We're going to list 3 players. You ready? Only you're going to do this by yourself.
I'm only one
You're the
to
one.
do it.
We're going to give you names, and you're just going to
Oh,
tell us which
God.
one to sign. Which
Are we
one
all
to
playing or just Axel?
I want everyone to play.
Axel wants everyone to play. All right. But Axel has to go first.
Fine.
All right. I'll start off with the names.
Don't ask me why either. Just accept my answers.
Why? Because I said so. That's why. Sign one, trade one, cut one. Dansk, Legacy, Shippershov.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. This is a hard one.
Which one do you sign?
Obviously gotta sign Dance, right? No one's gonna want Legacy though.
You got to trade one. Which one are you going to trade? Shibashov?
Yeah, no one's gonna want. No one's gonna want him.
So you're cutting Legacy?
Yeah.
So can you repeat it?
Oh yeah. Was that too far?
I don't know. Sign, cut, trade.
Sign Dansk.
Cut,
Cut Legacy.
trade.
Chipkov.
That was a Vegas Golden Knights version of sign, cut, trade. Or here's a more realistic version. Trade. James Neal. Sorry. Sorry to hear.
Don't bust my happy bubble right now.
You guys got any names for Axel here for sign, cut, trade? You could do the whole NHL. That's cool. Or you could just stare at me. Whatever you want to do.
For those of you listening to this podcast, we are just staring at Rob.
Des,
Yes.
give Axel three
That's his
names.
name.
Sign, cut, trade. Go ahead.
From the Knights or from anywhere?
From anybody. Jesus Christ.
You asked Des, not me. So
I know, and he's just staring at me.
I'm thinking.
this may take a while.
Hey, Dunk.
Yeah,
Sign, cut, trade. Give Axel three names.
I'm thinking. All right.
Well, thanks for having me, Rob.
You guys could have been thinking while I was bullshitting with James Neal and Oscar Dansk, but whatever.
I was listening to what you were
I was trying to
saying.
be a filler for you guys.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to listen and think at the same time.
What are the notes that you have over here, right?
Oh, that's our power play notes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, right there.
Anybody got any names ever? All right, see you, Axel.
All right, well, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me so much. I don't think they like me.
You guys
All right,
say it?
I have three names for you,
He's talking to you.
Okay, I'm listening.
or for anyone listening, I guess. All right, Zdeno Chara, Dan Girardi,
Ooh.
Kevin Shattenkirk.
Ooh. Who are you signing? Chara, Girardi, Shattenkirk.
I'm dropping Chara. I hate him.
Chara.
I hate
You
him.
cutting him already?
Yeah, I hate him.
Okay, well, that's one out of the way. Sign and trade one.
I don't think you could get anything for Girardi if you're going to trade him.
I mean, you could. Something.
You can get Legacy.
Yeah, you can get a goalie.
I guess sign him.
Sign who?
I hate Chara, so he's gone. That's the one I care about.
So you're cutting Chara for sure.
Yeah, I hate him.
Okay. And you're going to sign Girardi or Shattenkirk?
Sign Girardi, I guess. He's saying I can't get no one for him, so unless I want Legacy.
Okay, all right, whatever. He's trading Shattenkirk to you. So you're in luck, Des. You can have him back.
Hey.
Hey.
You have any names yet or not?
Yeah, I got some.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. You got Connor McDavid,
Oh, signed.
Matt Duchene,
Who?
and Patrick Liney.
Zach. Connor McDavid, Zach Duchene.
No, Matt
Yes.
Duchene.
Man,
Yes, Zach
I can't hear him.
It's his younger brother.
Zach Duchene, up and coming prospect.
He said, okay,
Matt Duchene,
okay,
Connor
and
McDavid.
then
Who's the last guy you said?
Laine.
Oh, Patrick Laine.
And Patrick Liney.
mine is gone.
Cut Laine, damn. Sorry to
Wow.
break your heart, Dunk.
That hurts my feelings.
I'm signing McJesus, of course.
McJesus is signed, and Matt Duchene got traded again
Yeah,
just
he's
now.
gone.
Breaking news.
Wow.
Dun-dun-dun.
You think
Oh,
you
who am
could
I
get
kidding?
more?
It's not
You think you can get more for Matt Duchene than Patrick Laine?
What?
You think you can get more for Duchene than Laine? You wouldn't trade Laine?
That's what I said.
All right.
Did he stutter? This is his sign, cut, and trade.
All right.
He does whatever he wants. He's trying to do a goalie version for you if you're on the Golden Knights. And I'll give you 3 goalies.
All right.
Jonathan Quick.
Mm-mm.
Signed.
Okay. Bobrovsky and Carey Price.
Oh, cut Price.
Not playing so hot.
That's tough because I hate Quick.
Oh,
My feelings get in here.
You're the GM of the Golden Knights right now. You're George McPhee.
I'm George McPhee.
You got all three players.
You want to keep like a bunch of defensemen on there?
Yeah. Just get 11 left-handed defense. Sounds great.
I guess I'll sign.
Ah, yes. That's what I like to hear. Keeping Quick. Who you trading?
Bobrovsky, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, bye-bye, Carey Price. Once was the best goalie in the NHL. Now you're a free agent.
Knights will pick him up.
Yeah, the Knights. You're the Knights.
That's what I'm saying. Knights will pick him. Oh yeah, I'm McPhee. I forgot.
I'll cut him. They'll pick him up again. It's cool.
The Knights will just sign another washed-up French-Canadian goaltender.
Like who?
Fleury, Price.
Fleury Price.
Fleury's not washed up.
Yeah, Fleury's in his prime still, right? How many games has he played this year?
I don't have that in my notes.
What?
Crap.
What?
It's 7 then, right? No, 3
what are your
actually.
stats at?
3.
Fleury's
Right here.
played more than 3 games.
Fleury's not washed up. He just lost his job to a rookie the last season.
4. He only played
Fleury's
4.
only playing 4 games?
Yeah, only played 4.
You don't think Fleury? You don't think Fleury's over the hill?
Is Fleury over the hill?
I think he is.
No, he's not over the hill.
No, he just lost his job on the best team in the AHL to a rookie.
I'm talking about Matt Murray.
They want him
Yeah.
back. Before he had a concussion.
I don't know. Matt Murray's the – well, if of course you're going to keep Matt Murray over Fleury because Matt Murray's way younger.
Yeah, but
Doesn't mean Fleury's not good.
but he lost his job to Murray too. They didn't choose Murray. Like Murray played better.
Yeah, so Murray's good.
Yeah, obviously. So if
Would you
Fleury,
rather have Matt Murray or Fleury on the Golden
if Murray would have played horrible, they would have kept Fleury.
I'm asking Axel a question. Would
Okay.
you rather have
Are
Fleury?
you talking about plain wise or just having like a face of the franchise?
I'm saying you're George McPhee still.
Yes, which one's more attractive? That's what we're asking you.
Yeah.
Murray.
Who's hotter, Matt Murray or Marc-Andre Fleury?
Oh, Marc-Andre Fleury is pretty cute.
What the hell's wrong with you? I guess Murray then. You're gonna go like that.
Oh. Never mind. We're watching the Golden Knights game. Sorry. They haven't lost yet. It's good news. But they also haven't won yet. So
So early.
it's overtime.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're spinning our wheels here. So do we want to?
So we'll talk about how the Golden Knights did last week. Talk about that, Axel. How's it? Sum up this last week for the Golden Knights.
I feel like a Rangers fan right now. It's been rough. It's been really rough.
Are you trying to fire Gallant?
I like this guy already.
Hashtag fire Gallant.
I wouldn't fire Gallant. No,
Okay.
I wouldn't fire
Oh,
Gallant.
you're
I'm not on the AV train yet, right? No, I guess like I said in the beginning, it's I wanted to see how they would rebound because I knew this was going to be a tough road trip for them, and then losing dance, that's been even that's put the cherry on top.
Yeah, so it's been a rough week for Golden Knights fans.
It's been a very rough week
Especially
for the
in-
fan.
How good it started.
Yeah, we're on that emotional high, and now just kind of
Are there any Golden Knights fans left besides you?
me and my son. We
Oh, really?
oh yeah, we're there.
You're the hockey fan and
The
the
hockey
son
fan.
of the hockey fan.
The hockey fan junior.
Oh, all right. Wow.
But no, I think that this is gonna be good for them. I think they're really resilient. I mean, they always come right back. So.
They've done so their entire franchise history.
Yeah, so I mean,
the history's there for them. I mean, history repeats. So, how do you feel they're gonna do next week or this week or ever?
as long as we have Legassi, we're not gonna be doing well. Like, yeah, that's just it.
That's just facts.
Yes,
That's realistic expectations.
as soon as he's out and we have either Subban or Fleury.
We're not out like playing Ferguson, but
No, please don't play Ferguson. But as soon as we have these guys back off the IR, we'll be better.
all right.
So it depends on. I mean, no one knows the timetable for Fleury to get back in here. It was supposed to only be like 3 games, and now it's been sitting on almost 10 or more.
Yeah.
So
It's a head injury. Speaking of head injuries, how'd the Rangers do this week?
They are 4-0.
Wow, who they play? The Coyotes, and
the Avalanche.
yeah, Canadians.
No, they did play the Avalanche
Vegas
and they lost
was one
to
of
them.
them.
Oh, yeah, they did play.
How they go 4-0 if they lost to Avalanche? I'm just confused.
No, they lost to Avalanche earlier in the year.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, not important. I was just stating that.
You want to talk about the Rangers now, Des, or are you still sulking?
Oh, we already talked about them.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. How do you think they're going to do this week coming up?
Well, they seem to be on a tear so far. So, they may start winning some more games.
Yeah, nobody cares. How's the Red Wings doing?
Subpar. We
As expected.
beat Arizona
Congratulations.
on Halloween.
Ooh, spooky.
Lost to Ottawa, which was expected.
That's spooky good.
And then we actually beat Edmonton. We got a shutout against Edmonton, which was pretty cool. And then, yeah, that was it. They play Vancouver next.
Did Mrazek get the shutout?
Mrazek got the shutout, yep.
Did he donate to charity?
He did.
What a
Am I
nice
supposed to talk about that now?
I mean, you do whatever you want. I don't care.
With apparently with every shutout Peter Mrazek gets this season, he's donating money to a Detroit animal shelter, which is pretty cool. Dog shelter, I guess.
How much?
What a nice guy.
$1,000.
I think it's $1,000 every time.
So like
So
pretty much
$1,000.
what they're paying Legacy.
Yeah, so he's gonna raise $1,000 this season for an animal shelter.
And he's already done that. Yay!
Yeah, that good guy Peter.
This guy's sights up high. I don't know.
I love dogs and animals as animals as the next person, but he couldn't donate his money to, I don't know, like Detroit schools or something.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like the school.
It's because he adopted a dog from the shelter, so now he's donating money to it.
I mean, you can't be mad at somebody for donating.
No, I'm not. I
Because they're not donating somewhere else.
No, I know. I'm not mad at all. I'm saying that there's
Here we go.
he could put his money in. I don't know. Detroit needs help.
There's one.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Peter Mrazek. You're a great guy. Even though the Red Wings, how do the Red Wings feel about him yet? Are they still mad at him for
No,
last season?
he turned himself around, I guess.
What a nice guy. Shipashov, looking at you, buddy.
Yeah.
Turn yourself around.
I
You're up
hate
next.
Legacy's face. I hate it.
All right, how about those Kings?
They're
here we
great.
go.
They'll always be great. What else is new?
Yeah, that's true.
Alex
Your reaction is getting very old every time you say that. Just saying.
It's not getting old at all.
It's
It's
getting
still
so
true.
old.
It holds true.
Maybe you should beat him. Oh, you can't. Sorry.
Oh, we haven't
Sorry.
played them yet. Don't worry. Don't worry, Rob.
Remember when we
Yeah.
played you guys in the 2014 Stanley Cup Finals?
I love how you just love living in the
Every week you
past.
bring it up.
You just love living in the past. bud.
Anyways, I think that's it. I'm done. Mic
It's
drop.
because that was like they're like you know.
Yeah, I know. That's when they won
Yeah.
the cup.
Yeah,
He can live in the future and say, okay, well, the Kings are going to beat the Rangers every game for the foreseeable future.
Ever.
Okay, bud.
Ever.
Okay, bud.
See you next Tuesday.